All right, my phone keeps running out of storage as I try and make this, so I'm gonna try and keep it pretty short. My name is Adigan, and this is my Nissan 240SX. And this is my friend Bo's car. He is the one that owns the garage here. Also a 240SX with an SR turbo. Bo's car is obviously far more complete than mine. We picked this up for $400. Bo bought it to part it out, and I was like, "Shit, let me buy it off you." So I think I bought it off of him for $700. So we'll call it a $700 S13, which I bought it at the very tail end of 2024, and it is January 2nd, 2026. So it's taken me a little bit over a year and a couple months to get it almost running. It's not even running yet. But money's been my biggest obstacle with this car, and I won't, I'm not ashamed to say that. And with that, a lot of these parts are kind of, not the cream of the crop parts. Most of my suspension, if not all of my suspension, is max speeding rods. Most of the other parts have come from Rock Auto or O'Reilly's. I mean, there's some stuff that is, I guess, the nicer echelon of parts. Like I have a fair bit of ISR stuff and whatever else. But that's kind of small stuff like my motor mounts, my lug studs. I think they're the 70 millimeter extended lug studs from ISR. I have the SR KA, universal poly motor mounts from ISR. I have like the steering damper in the steering shaft. I think that's ISR, billet aluminum. But yeah, it's been a ton of work, and I wish I started making videos when I started on this car because there's a lot that I've done to it. It was pretty rotted. I mean, it still has some decent rust in some spots, but the engine bay's clean enough. I have a lot of management to do. And like I said, it's not running yet. I'm waiting on an alternator and a water pump to come in from Rock Auto. And yeah, once those are in, I realistically, I should be able to plumb everything. My fuel system, I just got situated today. And then it should run. It's a little bit further away from driving, but it's a week, maybe 2 weeks away from running. So hopefully I'll be able to get that on video and post that because that's going to be a huge moment for me. That's, like I said, it's been a really long time coming, and I'm super pumped to have it as it sits today. So I'm not going to go too into stuff because I know, like, I've tried recording this a couple times and I just keep rambling because of how much work I've put into this. And I'm not going to go too into suspension today just because I don't want to get the car back up. We just got it down on the ground today because we just got the last tire on the wheel. I forget which one exactly. It might have been that rear one. It might have been this front one. I know it was one of the ones on this side, but either way, like I said, most of my suspension is max speeding rods. My coilovers are max speeding rods. Most of the arms are max speeding rods. It's still a stock sway bar, but all the bushings, all the end links, that's all new. I have S14 inner and outer tie rods. I have I got the Villains Drift, the lower control arm extension pieces. I think it's only 25 millimeter. It might be 35. I forget which I ordered at this point. Welded differential. And then my fuel stuff, real quick. I won't go too crazy on that. Without going too much further into the car, I guess I'll call it here. This will definitely be a really short video, but I could spend hours and hours talking about everything I've done to this car. I'm sure I'll get into that at some point, but today is not going to be that day. And I've got quite a bit more that I'm going to do to this. This obviously, like I said, it doesn't run yet, and as you can see, it doesn't run yet. So there's plenty more for me to not just talk about what I've done, but also, you know, record as I'm doing it and show not necessarily how-to videos, but how I'm doing it and how I have done things. And hopefully that's, you know, enough to help someone out there that's struggling with something on these cars. So if you watched up until this point, thank you very much. And I hope to have some more things recorded